Rolling up to the line for the first race of the day, the Superstock race. Englishman Guy Martin, the pole sitter, who won the Dundroad 150 Superbike race during the week. Dundroad now classed as the fastest motorcycle road race circuit in the world, after this man, Ian Hutchison, clocked the lap at an average speed of over 130 miles per hour. Pretty incredible. Alongside those two on the front row, New Zealander Bruce Anstey and another Englishman, John McGuinness. No joy for Raymond Porter, though, on bike 10, his bike being taken from the line. Noel Johnson, clock of the course, tells the riders to engage gear, then watch for the lights. The 2006 Ulster Grand Prix is underway. Not a great start by the looks of things for Bruce Anstey. We're on board with him. Ian Hutchison and Conor Cummins alongside him. The charge of the bike brigade along the flying kilo. On bike 9, the leader, Guy Martin. 18 is Ian Hutchison. 4 is John McGuinness. 7 in there wrestling for position is Ryan Farquhar, and Darren Lindsay got off to a pretty good start on bike 55 as well. Second wave all safely away. On board with Ian Hutchison. He's in second position on the McAdoo Kawasaki. What a great sight that is. Just look at the riders all weaving across the track, trying to shake off the man behind, who'll be trying to use the advantage of the slipstream. Up towards the Deer's Leap, it's Guy Martin who leads. Hutchison's in second, Bruce Anstey's in third. We're on board with Anstey, accelerating down the frightening Deer's Leap. Upwards here of 150 miles per hour. He's not quite close enough to Ian Hutchison to make a pass. On the brakes now, and this long sweeping right-hander into Cochrane's Town. Anstey gets the drive out of the corner and gets past Hutchison. You can still see the roads are a little bit damp. So Anstey up into second place. Oh, no, he's not, because Hutchison flies back past him. Out of Wheeler's Corner, down into Turnagruff. Fantastic surface on this part of the circuit. Martin still taking it pretty easily into that corner. Hutchison second, Anstey third. Looked like Darren Lindsay in fourth. And Adrian Archibald in fifth. Now the slowest corner on the circuit, the hairpin. Guy Martin very gingerly around there. Oh, look at Darren Lindsay, tries to go right round the outside on bike 55. Doesn't quite make it. Sandwiched in between the two TAS Suzukis. Martin with a very healthy lead, I have to say. Big crowd at the quarries. Great place to watch around this Dundroad circuit. And Darren Lindsay, I think he's got himself up in the second place. Indeed he has. Here's exactly what happened. On board with Ian Hutchison. First of all, it's Anstey goes past him, then Darren Lindsay goes through. And Lindsay is really on it, right round the outside of Bruce Anstey. And, well, poor old Ian Hutchison, he's relegated right down to fifth, because Archibald got through too. And sparks flying from Archibald's bike. Climbing back up towards the Deer's Leap. It's 9, Guy Martin and Darren Lindsay tucked in for second. Anstey there for third. Archibald is still fourth. And Conor Cummins on bike 19 there has got past Ian Hutchison. We're on board with Anstey. He's going to make a pass surely on Darren Lindsay. What a move this would be down the Deer's Leap. Oh, those two bikes are so close. Darren Lindsay holds off the challenge. Cochrane's Town. This is where Anstey got past Hutchison. Gets a real good drive out of that corner again. And Darren Lindsay had a little look over his shoulder, and he got a close-up view of Bruce Anstey. Having a little check too is the leader, Guy Martin. But I think his advantage is definitely being reduced. Anstey on a bit of a charge. Look at Darren Lindsay sliding the back wheel in there. Archibald still hangs on for fourth. Down into the hairpin. And definitely these three riders are homing in on Guy Martin. Martin on the AIM Yamaha. In front of those three Suzukis. Bruce Anstey, Darren Lindsay, and then Adrian Archibald. In fifth place is Conor Cummins on a Yamaha. Then we're on board with a sixth place man. At least he was in sixth place. Ian Hutchison, he's just lost that place to Keith Amore. Along the flying kilo again. Bruce Anstey pops out alongside Guy Martin. Can he drop it underneath him into rock bends? I don't think so. Through the start-finish goes 20, Keith Amore, 18, Ian Hutchison, 7's Ryan Farquhar, 33, Mark Buckley, and 15 there, Paul Hunt. The sun is shining at Dundrodd. But I tell you what, Guy Martin's got a real challenge on his hands now. Bruce Anstey so smooth through there. He's lining Guy Martin up for a pass down the Deers Leap. And he's through. There's a new race leader. Ryan Farquhar tries to tuck it underneath Ian Hutchison just before the Deers Leap. At the hairpin, Bruce Anstey. 4 previous Ulster Grand Prix wins. Any one of these 4 could win it. On board with Hutchison at Turnagraff. And Paul Hunt goes through. So Hutchison slowly dropping back down the field. I wonder, does he have a problem? Bruce Anstey certainly doesn't. He's opened up a bigger gap now. And just look at Darren Lindsay. He's right alongside Guy Martin. It's so fast down here, and I think Darren Lindsay will go past him here. Not quite. 20th Keith Moore. He's got in front of Conor Cummins now on 19. Oh, just listen to that. Doesn't sound well. The machine of Ian Hutchison. So Hutchison, who's riding for the Northern Ireland team, McAdoo Kawasaki. Disappointing start to his day. There he is, just pulling in the pit lane. Well, it looks like a 2-horse race now, doesn't it? It's Anstey against Martin. New Zealand against England. Suzuki against Yamaha. Bruce Anstey hasn't raced since the Isle of Man TT, but he just seems to pick up the machine where he left it off. Such a talented rider, especially on these Superstock machines. He's already won this race at the Northwest 200 and the Isle of Man TT. His teammate has dropped off the pace a little. Darren Lindsay has pulled away from Archibald. On to the last lap. Can Guy Martin catch the race leader? Bruce Anstey is out in front. Martin second. Darren Lindsay third. Adrian Archibald fourth. Keith Moore fifth. Ryan Farquhar sixth. Conor Cummins seventh. This man on bike 15. Paul Hunt is in eighth, with Mark Buckley in ninth. Just under 7 miles to go. Guy Martin is trying so hard to reel him in. There's Darren Lindsay in a pretty safe third. On board with Anstey. Just look at the spectators trying to get any vantage point they can through the hedgerows. And look at this, there's battles going on all around the circuit. Doesn't matter what position you're vying for. Hairpin, back wheel in the air, Bruce Anstey. I think he's got the race win in the bag. I don't think Martin's close enough. Darren Lindsay through Turnagraff. Anstey is on his way to the first victory of the day. The New Zealander Bruce Anstey takes a race win for the Northern Ireland TAS Suzuki team. Guy Martin is in second. And the fastest lap of the race as well by Bruce Anstey on lap 6. Darren Lindsay did indeed get third. Adrian Archibald fourth. And a good ride from Keith Moore in fifth.
I got Guy going down Adair's League, sort of trying to get away from him. I think he caught me back up again, but I managed to get away from him on that last lap. That was